In this video, guys, we are going to look at, are you a casual day trader? And casual versus part-time. You think they're the same, but they're not. Stay tuned. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. All right, so casual day trader, part-time day trader. It can sound similar, but in actual fact, there's worlds apart in terms of definition. Now, I know lots of casual day traders, I know lots of part-time day traders, and really, we're going to go through some of the things that separate these two. Now, not everyone sticks to all these things, and sometimes it's a blend of both, but really what we're trying to do is trying to become more of a part-time day trader, less of a casual day trader. So in terms of hours, they're very similar. In terms of hours spent over the month, they might be almost identical. Say someone spends 10 hours trading as part-time, 10 hours spent trading as casual. However, the difference between casual and part-time is this, or one of the big things is, casual trader trades whenever. So they've got a few hours spare, and instead of hitting Netflix or going out for a drink, they go, you know what, I'll trade. And so they open the screens up, maybe they've got some gear and they've got some equipment, and they start to look for a trade and take a trade. Now, compare that to a part-time trader who schedules in trading time based around, obviously, his lifestyle, his or her lifestyle, and market conditions. So they might say, okay, I get back from work at 7 o'clock, which means I can trade in Europe, I can trade the US close session, or I trade currencies between the early hours of the morning, or I have a lunch break, or whatever it may be. So they structure in time, and sometimes life gets in the way and they can't do that, that's fine. But what they don't do is they just fly and sit there, look and see what's moving and go, oh, I'll trade that. That's the difference. And if you can try to get to the point where you're structuring and planning time to trade, even if it is part-time, hour a day, hour every couple of days, 1 day a week, whatever it may be, that's structured and that's part of your life. You can prepare for it, and you're in much more of a stronger position, guys, than the casual trader just kind of rolls up, takes a punt on something and hopes it goes in his direction. The other thing is, casual trader generally goes with gut feel. You can see where this is going, guys. The casual trader will, maybe they'll trade from the phone, they'll be out and about, they go, oh, FTSE's too high, let's go short on it. Oh, I quite fancy buying Tesla. And they'll just be, taking positions like that. Whereas a part-time trader has a setup and a strategy, just like a full-time trader does. Just like, we do when we're planning out what we're doing, and we know exactly the setups we want, the strategies we want, what's working the conditions, what's not working the conditions, the risk, etc. Part-time trader does exactly the same thing as us, but they will go, okay, again, I'm only looking for stuff during these hours because that's what I can commit based on my other commitments in life. Setups and strategies, again, more professional, more of a methodical approach, something that can be tailored and tweaked and adjusted and improved on, rather than the gut trader, casual trader who just goes with his gut feel. And also the casual trader guys have big swings in P&L. I speak to some casual traders, and do you know what? I just want to say this, there's no harm in being a casual trader if you're trading just for fun and you have no ambitions to kind of make this a full-time thing or to make serious cash out of it. You just want to do it and you recognize that, there's no harm in it. Guys, I'm not here to say don't be a casual trader, but if you want to grow and you want to kind of make something, this is a career almost, or if you want to make this something that is going to with you for life, then you probably want to be more professional about it and approach it from a part-time basis. But if someone wants to go and trade and punt away on a FTSE or gold or stocks, that's fine, as long as they understand that that's what they're doing. Just like if they were maybe gambling and they enjoy doing it and they're forced to take the risk and they understand the risks involved in it. Just like any other gambling, guys, we're all big boys and girls, we know the score. So I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm just saying if you want to be more professional, maybe just look at how you're behaving and how you're trading. That sounds a bit condescending, but hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. All right, big swings in P&L. Seeing guys who are swinging, massive amounts, 20, 30, 50K, back down again, 80K, back down again, 2K, 1K, 80, and it's just crazy. And they enjoy that because, they're more gamblers and they probably admit that they are gamblers. But a more professional trader who's part-time and structured will go, okay, I'm going to trade less, I'm going to risk less, but my equity moves are going to be less because I don't want that big emotional swing. I'm not thriving on that like perhaps casual traders are. No real risk management, again, same kind of thing, just throwing on whatever size. How much do I want to risk on this? I don't know. I'm just going to trade £10 a point, £50 a point, £1 a point, and they're all over the place with their risk management, whereas again, more of a structured professional approach. Even if you've got only a limited amount of time to spend in the markets, you're strict with your sizing, you're strict with your stop loss, you're strict with your risk on the week or the day, on the quarter, whatever it may be. Much more focused and a more laser focused plan of attack than the casual guy. And zero homework is a big thing. Casual trader doesn't even bother looking at homework. In fact, the casual trader will just literally hear that a stock is up, or hear that a market is down, or hear through whatever channels that may be. A mate might tell them. They might look at financial news, they might get an alert from their broker, and they go on and decide to take a position. Again, fine if you just want to be casual, you're not interested in kind of making this longevity and you're prepared to lose some money at it. But a part-time trader won't do that. They'll do plenty of homework. Again, even if they have got only a few hours to allocate, guys, time shouldn't be a restriction. If you've got an hour and you can spend an hour looking at your previous trades, working out what setups you want to take, doing a bit of research, doing a bit of homework, that will pay dividends over time. If you stack those hours up and hours up and hours up, that'll pay so much more dividends when you're actually trading and you're actually risking real money in the market. So casual versus part-time, guys, I think you can see really if you want to kind of move forward in a more structured manner, professional, part-time is the way to go. If you find yourself doing some casuals, it's not the end of the world, but maybe just recognize where you could tighten up things, become a bit more focused, a little bit more disciplined with what you're doing, and recognize that any of these kind of traits won't help you really. There's nothing wrong with them as such, but they're not going to help you. Whereas if you can start to move to this side and maybe totally to this side, then you'll get much more progress in the long term. It's much more beneficial for your long-term trading success, in my opinion. Take care, guys. Keep your risk managed. Don't forget to check out our channel sponsor. There's a link to them in the description below. Bye-bye.